Is Journey Together a good investment? Deep dive. Started with the set. These 5 checks give a good understanding of how well it's performing in the current market. Is the total set value over $1,500? Only $583. Is the top chase worth over $500? Just $129. Is there 3 cards over $100? Only 1. Is there 20 cards worth over $10? A mere 11. Are there 30 combined SIRs and IRs? There are 6 SIRs, 11 IRs, so just 17 total. I'm not looking to in demand, which is why I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 for investability. Now, is there any sealed product to be looking out for? As you can see, booster boxes are around 270, dipping around 220 at the start of the year. Since then, they've been on an incline, but I wouldn't pick any up unless they go back around the 200 mark. What is interesting, though, is the Elite Trainer boxes. They were only $80 until March this year, now jumping to $120. Again, I wouldn't pick any up unless they dropped around that $80 mark again, as they are far better investments. But if you compare that price to the Pokemon Center EDB, which is only $80 more, that is a product of Journey Together that I would be picking up. Finally, let's look at some singles. Starting with the main chase, Clefairy. It's pretty close to an all-time low at around $130. I would be picking up a couple of these now. At a PSA 10, they are $460, so 3.5 times the raw price. I also think this artwork is better than the Ascended Heroes version. Another card to pick up is the Salamence SIR, which is only just starting to pick back up from an all-time low of $54. At a PSA 10, they're selling around $300, so a 4.8 times multiplier. Stunning card undervalue. Can never overestimate an OG. Although it's on a big rise, buy a few gradable copies now while you can. At a PSA 10, you are up 11.5 times the raw price. Easy win. Another card on the rise, but has a great multiplier in a PSA 10 at 8.6 times. Another easy pickup. The Whale Lord was one of the biggest talking points about this set, and still is. With great return on PSA 10 at 10x the raw price, will do great in a few years. The Furret, Kilowattrel, and Ribombee all have great PSA 10 returns at over 10 times each. Worth picking up a couple to grade. Then lastly is the Noibat at only $5 raw becomes an $80 card at a PSA 10. That's 16x the price. Definitely pick up a few of these bad boys where you can. And that's it. Journey Together is not as bad a set as they say. There are still plenty of good cards and nab from this set, even though sealed product right now is off the table. Let me know what sets you would like to see next. Catch them next time.